Philippines, as an archipelago, composed of more than 7,000 islands scattered in western Pacific Ocean. Its biggest challenge is the connectivity in each island. To enhance connectivity, the Philippines government planned to build an efficient inter-island bridges network to ensure the continuous flow of goods, services, and its people. Today, we will feature the proposed inter-island bridges that aims to connect several islands in the country. The question is, are these proposed inter-island bridges are economically and technically viable? To answer these questions, let us consider the feasibility study conducted for these projects. First, is the Boracay Bridge, as proposed by San Miguel Holdings Corporation SMHC. The Boracay Bridges is a 1.2-kilometer limited-access bridge infrastructure between Boracay Island and the main island of Panay in the municipality of Malay, province of Aklan. The bridge is not envisioned to cater vehicular through traffic, so as not to congest the island, but will be provided with loading, unloading areas on both ends to process the movement of commuters, solid waste, goods and supplies. The accessibility of Boracay through the proposed bridge would enable developers to build hotels and resorts outside the island. The development of neighboring areas would boost Aklan's economy as a whole while keeping the island of Boracay sustainable for generations to come. The construction of a bridge could also resolve the garbage and sewage problem on the island and could be used as a safe way to deliver sewage via pipes which would be built into the bridge design out of Boracay. The bridge project is economically feasible and its civil works are technically viable. San Miguel Corporation 5.48 billion pesos plan to construct a bridge connecting Malay, Aklan to Boracay Island is still facing issues with local stakeholders, preventing the project from moving forward. Public Works and Highways Secretary Mark Villar said SMC's unsolicited proposal remains pending with the agency due to concerns from the local residents and business owners as well as the local government units. Another project proposed by San Miguel Corporation in southern Luzon is the Mindoro-Batangas Super Bridges. It aims to connect the island of Mindoro to mainland Luzon through Puerto Galera to Batangas City. The Mindoro-Batangas Super Bridge is a proposed 15 kilometers floating bridge which is planned to connect the Philippine provinces of Batangas and Mindoro Island. The bridge is planned to span the Isla Verde Passage. The bridge composed of two components. The first will span 6.5 kilometers from Barangay Ilahan in Batangas City to Verde Island. The second component spanning 8.5 kilometers will continue from Verde Island to Barangay Sananigan in Puerto Galera, Oriental Mindoro. The Batangas-Mindoro Bridge is touted to be the first floating bridge in Asia with high ship passage on its pontoons. The bridge will have pedestrian and bicycle lanes. The bridge will be also designed to withstand typhoons with winds up to 350 km per hour. This project aims to maximize the current position of Mindoro Island, as Luzon's gateway to the south to the island provinces of Visayas and Mindanao region, through opening roads to faster and efficient transport of goods and people along the existing nautical highway. It will boost agriculture and ecotourism and cater to the increasing demand for expansion and optimization of basic industries or utilities like water, power, oil, and telecommunication companies. This proposed project is still on its feasibility phase and was proposed by San Miguel Corporation. Meanwhile, in central Philippines, another proposed bridge is the Bohol-Cebu Friendship Bridge that aims to connect the two leading tourist destination island in the country. It is a 24-kilometer proposed series of bridges and causeways that will link Itafay in Bohol with Cordova in Cebu. It will have several exits along the way to several islands between the two provinces. Asian Development Bank had released its funding for the project's feasibility study, saying it would be done in 6 to 10 months. The study will comprise pre-engineering work to be the basis for the preparation of the detailed engineering design. As planned, civil works in the Bohol-Cebu Friendship Bridge may start in 2020. nicknamed the structure a 3-in-1 bridge, as it will also carry cables that will bring more electricity from Cebu province to Bohol. At the same time, a pipeline will straddle it to bring potable water from Bohol to Cebu. The studies also introduced a railway incorporating component into the bridge. This would bolster the string of endorsements the bridge has so far earned. The dream hits the other end of its arch, as Economic Planning Secretary, Ernesto Pernia, announced that the Cebu-Bohol Bridge is one among the big-ticket infrastructures that are shelved for reasons of unfeasibility, economic viability, and financial requirements. Department of Public Works and Highways Central Visayas director said the project is not feasible. The technology needed to build it does not exist because the sea is very deep and the traffic doesn't justify the construction. Another proposed inter-island bridge project that aims to connect the mainland Luzon is the Matnog-Allen Bridge that aims to connect to eastern Visayas region. Citing the newly completed feasibility study, the national government will need over 300 billion Philippine pesos to build a long-span bridge linking Allen, northern Samar and Matnog Sorsogon. The study has identified two feasible options to construct Sorsogon-Samar Link Bridge. The first is the construction of a 24-kilometer crossing bridge with an estimated cost of 284 billion Philippine pesos. It consists of three long-span bridges, Allen to San Antonio in northern Samar, San Antonio to Capel in northern Samar, and Capel northern Samar to Matnog Sorsogon. The construction timetable is 6 years. Another alternative is to build a 257 billion Philippine pesos deep tunnel, which requires 9 years to complete according to NEDA. The bridge is seen as a permanent solution to the perennial problem of stranding during weather disturbances and port congestion during peak season. Given the huge funding requirement and 6 to 9 years of the construction period, the project will not be realized under the present administration. The feasibility study and detailed engineering designs for this new inter-island bridge was conducted by Obey Arup and AM Partners Hong Kong Limited. The Matnog Sorsogon connecting Samar found to be unfeasible from the feasibility study in terms of economic viability. The project was found to be costly than the returns of investment. Aiming to connect the Visayas and Mindanao, the Leyte-Surigao bridges, was proposed. The proposed bridge will be a 23-kilometer bridge traversing from San Ricardo Port of Leyte to Lipata in Mindanao. The feasibility study was conducted by Japan International Cooperation Agency or JCOA. The bridge is seen as a permanent solution to the perennial problem of stranding during weather disturbances and port congestion during peak season. This is the main route from Mindanao going to Luzon via Allen Matnog Port. The proposed project was found to be not feasible, due to the deep of sea water in Surigao Strait, which no available technology can assist in constructing the bridge.
After the successful construction and operations of the Mactan Cebu International Airport, the GMR Megawide Consortium was awarded the EPC contract for the Clark Airport project following an international competitive bidding in 2017. A daunting task of constructing a terminal building twice the size of the new Cebu Terminal 2. A unique project with many firsts. construction team came up with innovative solutions while employing the latest in construction technology. The use of glulam roof structure and design acts as a carbon sink, making it the only airport in the world to have such a feature. Precast elements used in construction helped in fast-tracking the project progress, resulting in 30% less manpower for superstructure works and less rectification works, enabling less framework and installation of long spans by eliminating tertiary or small beams. With the impending timeline of restrictions due to COVID-19, the team overcame several challenges related to manpower and logistics to deliver the project in time. While overcoming various on-ground challenges, the GMR Megawide Consortium achieved significant milestones. Construction of new 108,000 square meter passenger terminal building began on August 1st, 2018, was completed as per contract. In line with design philosophy, the new terminal building is an ideal showcase of the local Filipino culture. With operations scheduled to commence by mid-2021, the Guam International Airport is set to become Asia's next aerotropolis and investment center and is projected to be the next premier gateway of Asia.
Thanks for watching! For more updates, please share, like, and subscribe for V News and Trending.